been a tough time for Microsoft this console generation, as their Xbox One has struggled to match the success of its predecessor. Greetings, YouTube viewer. My name is not important. What is important is... Number 10. Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. COD in space. Developer Infinity Ward's follow-up to 2013's Advanced Warfare was an exercise in knowing exactly what the players wanted. It took the famously, I almost said realistic, but the word damn near choked me, gritty series in a decidedly high-concept direction. Also, proving just how in touch Activision were, they threw in a copy of Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare Remastered, exclusively with the Legacy Edition of Infinite Warfare. Despite overall poor reception from fans before release, and mediocre reviews afterwards, Infinite Warfare has sold 4.79 million units to date on Xbox One. Number 9. Halo 5 Guardians. In what is actually the only first-party title on this list, 2015's Halo 5 doesn't take a huge number of risks with the formula. The gameplay remains smooth, the shooting is satisfyingly shooty, and the multiplayer has been generally praised by players and press. Of course, it's not all sunshine and rainbows, with most of the criticism levelled at the game's story. Despite showing early promise, Halo 5 sold 5 million units, a little over half of its predecessor. Number 8. Fallout 4. Bethesda continued their run of well-received post-apocalyptic RPGs with Fallout 4, this time set in future Massachusetts. Fallout 4 builds on its predecessor's legacy of a rich open world, lore-filled Easter eggs and side quests, with a newly enhanced VATS combat system, base building and crafting. Fallout 4 sold a little over 5 million copies on Xbox One. Man, I've got a good feeling about Fallout 76. Number 7. Battlefield 1. And at number 7, it's not a Call of Duty game. It's a Battlefield game. Totally different. In fairness, while COD leans heavily on zombies, Battlefield 1 takes itself very seriously, especially as a title released during the centennial anniversary of the First World War in which the game is set. The graphics are stunning, the gameplay is fluid, and at a time when the Call of Duty series was blasting off into space, Battlefield kept its feet firmly on the ground. This earned EA over 5 million sales on the Xbox One. Number 6. Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. Place your cybernetic arm on the keyboard and press F to pay respects for Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, Sledgehammer Games' 2014 contender for Meme of the Year. Call of Duty Advanced Warfare puts you behind the eyes, of the $1 Million Man Jack Mitchell, squaring off against, spoilers, billionaire bad boy Jonathan Irons, played by Kevin Spacey. Along with the cast of, oh that guy, celebrities, the usual suspects are here, almost on rails story progression, huge set pieces and slick first-person action, and are joined by some distinctly sci-fi equipment and perks, and an almost complete lack of controversy. Advanced Warfare has pulled in 5.2 million sales on Xbox One. Number 5. Minecraft. The benefits of making a game available on every single platform. Number 1, you get to read the same review, sell the same game to the same person more than once. Number 2, the appeal of cheap knockoffs banged together by opportunist studios for open platforms like Android is reduced. For all the myriad versions of the seminal sandbox title Minecraft, the Xbox One version has sold a respectable 5.4 million copies. Number 4, Red Dead Redemption 2. Rockstar know how to make an open world. The skills they've picked up and honed across the long saga of games from Grand Theft Auto, Bully, Manhunt and Red Dead Redemption have essentially culminated in this, one of the most highly regarded open world single player games of all time. This quintessential cowboy simulator has enjoyed cross-platform success with a massive 5.7 million copies sold on Xbox alone. Number 3, Call of Duty World War II. Video games are not made in a bubble. Studios employ diviners to stand on the roof of the office, sniffing the wind, throwing runes in the air and looking for portents for signs of what the gaming public will respond well to. We can only guess at what made Sledgehammer's 2017 entry into the Call of Duty series return from space to put its boots firmly on the ground. The Xbox One version fared particularly well on the retail battlefield, see what I did there, with 6.2 million units sold so far. Number 2, Call of Duty Black Ops 3. Well, a Call of Duty game. Incredible, who'd have thought? Black Ops 3's campaign, a feature conspicuously absent from the follow-up Black Ops 4, isn't front and centre here, eschewing ties to the 20th century Cold War era intrigue of previous entries, and focusing on sci-fi technology and future politics. The real star is, as ever, the multiplayer. Black Ops 3 on Xbox One has sold over 7.3 million copies. Number 1, Grand Theft Auto 5. Not content with ruling the sales charts for Xbox 360, Rockstar's magnum opus was re-released on Xbox One in 2014. Thanks to the scalability of the Rage engine, the 8th gen version boasted higher resolutions, more detail, more traffic, wildlife, weather effects, and for the first time in the series, an optional first-person mode. Although only managing to shift a little over half the units sold for the Xbox 360 version, this still constitutes the biggest selling title for the platform so far, with a whopping 8.7 million sold. And that's my list. How many of these do you own? Did the appearance of any entry shake you to your very foundations? Let me know below. While you're down there, kindly do the usual YouTube things if you feel so inclined. Check out some of my other videos, and I'll see you next time.